They passed a law. He's
You want to make a point, not kill him.
I'll go see if there's a doctor in the house.
Hey, Brady, you got anything to help the kid? Huh? Smelling salt, something?
Smelling salts? This is a funeral home. When I see someone lying in a horizontal position, I figure there's no point in trying to revive them. Well, let's try and get him in on a slab in the embalming room, and I'll see what I can do.
Oh, my poor baby. Oh, Kyle, don't you worry, sweetie. We're going to fix you right up. Don't you worry about a thing.
It's quite a fuss you're making there, Florence Nightingale. Last week when I had chest pains, you told me to take an aspirin. You went out dancing with your girlfriends.
Good for you, sister.
Great. No girlfriend. I owe money to everyone in creation. Carmine wants to break my arms.
And my husband wants to break your legs.
Why? I paid him his vig.
He may have other reasons.
No doctor upstairs. Who's the patient?
In the embalming room with the undertaker.
The embalming room? Oh, no, don't tell me.
Relax. You didn't kill him. Yes. Tell me, do you find women fickle?
Nah, just a little controlling.
Yeah.
Well, someone's got to tell you what to do, because left to your own devices, you just gamble, drink, and fornicate. It's what brought down the Roman Empire. I'm going to look for that ticket. I'll get my money one way or the other. And you better hope it's not the other. You coming in, Teresa? I'm right behind you, honey. Teddy, shame on you. You're a grown man. When are you going to start acting like one? Your father was never like this. No, you take after your Uncle Joey. Reckless. Always chasing the next thrill. Why? What for? You never even cast me in one of your plays.
You said you didn't want to travel to New Jersey.
Who told you to move there?
That woman who just left the room, that's who. Look, Aunt Teresa, when the right part comes along, I'll be sure to use you. Actually, do you mind selling refreshments at intermission?
I'm going to go back up and be with your uncle. You better think about things, Teddy.
She's right about me, you know. That old lady is absolutely right. I'm at the end of my rope. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm 53 years old and broke. If something doesn't go right for me soon, I'm just gonna chuck it all.
And do what?
I don't know. Go in the embalming room and lie down on the table and hope Brady mistakes me for a cadaver.
Don't go getting all dramatic on me.
Do you know how it feels, Tommy? Do you know how it feels to have to live hand to mouth? To be called a deadbeat by your own kids? Because you can't provide for them? To have a top agent in LA and be this close to breaking out and making some real money. Money to solve all your problems, pay off all your debts, and for once be able to breathe again. Not worried that they're going to turn off your electricity. 15 years, kid. 15 years of hard work. Practicing my craft. Putting the shows on.
Why don't you give it up and get a day job?
Got a day job selling insurance.
I'm not talking about sales, Teddy. I'm talking about a steady job someplace with a steady income.
For what? To live like everyone else? Like a 9-to-5 drone? Can't do it. I don't have it in me, kid.
Why not? What makes you so special, huh? Ted Santee from 86th Street in Brooklyn. What makes you more special than the rest of the schlubs 9 to 5 in it? You want to know what the rest of the family thinks, Ted?
Not really.
You You want to know what Pop thought before he died? He knew it was 1,000,000 to 1 shot you'd make it. It's the big shot. It's the showbiz. Always with the big ideas. You want to know what you are?
No, Tommy. Why don't you tell me?
You're the Ralph Cramden of playwrights. Remember that idea you pitched Pop about converting the decommissioned Staten Island ferry into a dinner theater so you could sail the shows to the different states up and down the East Coast? No wonder he thought you were nuts. I think you're nuts too sometimes.
Yeah, well, I'm not you and I'm not Pop, damn it.
And who the hell are you, Teddy, huh? What's the payoff for you? I wish you'd tell me, because I can't figure it out.
I'll tell you what the payoff is, kid. When I'm sitting in the back of that audience and I hear them laughing at my lines. Sometimes they're laughing so hard they're crying. Because I don't need some New York Times critic to tell me my stuff is good. The audience tells me.
Great, good for you. And what's it getting you? Is it putting food on the table, paying your bills?
No. Not yet, anyway. Maybe not ever. But I know one thing. If just one person came to my show, had a good laugh, and forgot his problems for 2 hours, then it was worth it. Will I hit it big? I don't know. But at least I'm trying, Tommy. Damn it, at least I'm showing up and I'm trying.
Great. Now remember to put that on your headstone. Here lies Ted Sandy. He died trying.
Would that be such a bad epitaph for a guy? I don't think so. At least I left something behind. It's more than a lot of other people could say. At least I left behind the plays, and maybe they'll keep doing them after I'm dead, and people will still be getting enjoyment from them.
What? In 10 or 20 or 100,000 years from now, when the whole planet self-destructs? And what's left? You're all gone. You, Nat Schulman, Sophocles, Shakespeare, mankind. All dust. Then will it have been worth it? All the sacrifice, all the heartache, not having a relationship with your kids. Hey, you're letting your life slip away from you. And every day you don't make it, it seems like you're dying a little more.
He has made it. Don't you see that?
No, I don't.
You are a published playwright, Ted. Okay, you're no Nat Schulman yet, but your plays get done here and there all around the country. That's a lot more than other struggling playwrights can say.
Yeah, but it's not enough. Don't you see that?
And maybe it'll never be enough. Maybe you could be the richest, most successful playwright in the whole world and it'll still won't be enough. And you know what? Maybe it shouldn't be. What do you think it is I like about you, Ted? It's not your published plays or your boyish charm. It's your spirit. It's that floating ferry boat theater. It's that blind, dopey, cockeyed optimism that someday you are going to make it.
Harry, don't feed his delusion.
Oh, yeah? And tell me, Tommy, what great artist wasn't delusional before he hit it big? I've heard stories of guys who later went on to become successful and famous, committing themselves to mental institution because they knew their stuff was good, but no one was seeing it. What, is the recording artist delusional the day before the record company signs him, but then all of a sudden he's not because now he's made it? Explain to me how that happens. Tommy's wrong, Ted. Don't you ever give up. Don't you ever give up that dream. Don't give up the day before the miracle happens, because if you do, well, that's the day you do start dying.
Hey, Ted, are you down there? There's your rebuttal witness. You start dying at midnight. You better scram, Teddy. I'll stall it.
Come on, the room closet.
The broom closet? I don't think I have the strength.
Where's he now, Tommy?
Getting laid in a broom closet.
Funny. You know, you're a funny guy.
midnight yet. He still got 35 minutes.
Whatever he's doing, I wish he'd hurry up. What are you yelling for? I'm not deaf.
The kid's coming around. He's thinking of turning half the embalming room into an editing space. Hey, Carmine. Is the game still on for next week?
Always. Except, we may be a few players short. Where's Ted?
I left him here with Tommy a few minutes ago.
Haven't seen him, huh?
Way to go, big mouth.
Hey, did you hear noises coming from the closet?
No, we didn't, Sal.
Whoa. What noises?
Like somebody praying.
Oh, God!
See, there it is.
Oh, God, Joey!
Praying for Joey.
Now they're praying for Ted.
Whoa. There's something strange going on here, huh? All this praying and no priest?
Tommy, where's Ted?
You don't want to know.
Yeah? Well, I do. And I think he is in that broom closet after all.
Room closet, doing what?
You don't want to know. What is he doing in there?
Shut up, you idiot. Aunt Teresa, Carmine is also looking for Ted to discuss some pressing financial matters. Do you think you can help Carmine out with his problem with your nephew?
Listen, I don't know why you keep covering for him, Tommy. You know, it's not going to help him. You know, he's got to face the music sooner or later. You know, the truth will out.
Did you hear that, Aunt Teresa? The truth will out. Carmine's a natural.
Oh, yeah, Carmine, that was pretty good. You ever been on the stage?
Me? On stage? You mean like acting?
Yeah, I like acting. You seen me in my plays?
Oh, hey, yeah, hey, you're pretty good.
Thank you. Listen, Carmine, we're doing a production of Guys and Dolls with my community theater group, and we're short one guy. You interested?
Hey. Do I have to sing and dance? I mean, what's the plot?
Well, it's the part of Lieutenant Brannigan, and you don't have to sing and dance.
I've got to play a cop?
It's okay. We'll make him a crooked cop. You know, on the take.
Hey, that's better. hey, I'll think about it. But, what night are rehearsals, though?
Monday through Thursday night.
No. Thursday nights are no good. Sometimes I'm out chasing guys till 3 in the morning.
Yeah, and Tuesday is poker night.
You shut up, she's distracting him.
Listen, Carmine, we'll work around your schedule. Now, come on upstairs with me and I'll explain to you how it works.
All right?
Now, you know a lot of people, right, Carmine?
Absolutely.
You tell them you're in a show, they all buy tickets.
And they better.
Well, we dodged that bullet.
Hi. Have you guys seen Ted?
Leave him alone. He's in the closet.
No kidding. He writes musicals.
We haven't seen him.
Oh, God, I'm in heaven.
Hey, they're praying again.
He is in the closet. That's you tiny bastard.
I thought you dumped him for Joe Hollywood.
So what? He doesn't have to get over me that fast. Ted! Ted! Get out here! We have to talk! Ted! I hear you! I'm so mad! Oh my gosh!
Did it again.
What's with you, cheeky moonbeam? Can't people get some privacy?
What happened to the kid?
He got knocked out again.
By who?
Me, of course. But that's besides the point. What were you and that old broad doing in the closet, Ted?
Old broad? Oh, you better have
What are you talking about? You broke up with me to be with Joe Hollywood over here. I hope he lives long enough to marry you.
We should get Obamacare.
Okay, we were having the first Joe who throws you a lot. But I gotta look like a saint all of a sudden.
I can't have this!
What?
are you setting for the deceased?
Mr. Brady's right. We got more important things to worry about.
What happened to my nephew?
His girlfriend knocked him out.
He needs to be more discriminating in the ladies that he dates.
Listen, I can't stall Carmine much longer. Oh my goodness, he's down for the count again, huh?
And Teresa, it was an accident.
Yeah, sure it was, honey. You better get him some Obamacare.
That's what I told her.
Shut up and get him back in the embalming room.
Oh, poor kid.
Hey, by the way, I just noticed your husband getting pretty chummy with your ex-wife. They snuck into the coat check room. I didn't think anybody saw them.
Coat check room. That's where I was going to take you next.
For what? Oh, the best laid plans of mice and men.
Nice turn of a phrase.
You know, this could solve all our problems. Your ex hooks up with my husband. I sue the philandering bastard for everything he has. You don't have to pay alimony, and we could get married.
Yeah, if only life were that easy.
Are we forgetting the big picture here, folks? Ted isn't going to live long enough for the honeymoon if we don't find that lottery ticket.
That's right. How much time we got left?
23 minutes.
Oh, it's no use. Never gonna find it in 23 minutes. Might as well just take my lump from Carmine. Uncle Joey must be laughing his head off right now.
Oh, what are you gonna give up now? Ticket's gotta be here someplace.
It's no use. This place is huge. It's impossible to search it all in 23 minutes.
If only we could isolate it to one area, we might have a shot.
Yeah.
How's Mr. Hollywood doing?
The good news is he's coherent.
What's the bad news?
He's getting a restraining order against Molly.
Well, I always say the relationship isn't over until you get a restraining order.
I'm glad to be out of that embalming room. Gives me the creeps. Why anyone would want to work in there is beyond me.
Yeah, I know. That's like the last place I'd ever want to... Wait a minute. That's it!
What's it?
The clue Uncle Joey left in the letter.
Think like a poker player? I don't get it.
Brady said he used to run a poker game in the funeral parlor in a room where nobody would ever search.
The embalming room?
Exactly! That's where they used to play poker. That's where Uncle Joey had to hide the ticket. For all we know, Uncle Joey played in that game years ago. He and Brady go way back.
Well, let's start searching.
Not me. I've had enough of that room.
Fine. If you see Carmine, you stole.
It's not much better than here alone. Hi, Pam. Using the ladies' room?
Nah, I gotta meet somebody in the broom closet. People are starting to leave and they're taking their coats. Say, where's all the family? I'm the only one up there, and technically I'm divorced.
They're in the embalming room.
Why?
It's cooler in there.
Oh. What? It's the middle of winter. Something's going on in there, now spill it.
Nothing, I swear.
They're looking for that lost ticket, aren't they? It's somewhere in the embalming room.
How did you know about the ticket?
I'm an ex-wife, I know everything.
No, you shouldn't be so hard on Ted. He still cares about you and the kids, you know.
How do you know?
He tells me. Why do you think he tries so hard to get his plays noticed and hit it big? He wants to be able to take care of you and the kids.
He told you that?
Absolutely. He just wants you to be happy.
I guess I just want him to be happy too, Sal.
He's not, you know. It's funny. I've seen his plays and seen audiences in stitches, rolling in the aisles sometimes. But Ted, when he's away from the stage, well, I don't think I've ever met a lonelier guy in my life. I think that's why he writes. I once asked him about it, how he can make everyone else laugh and be so lonely. You know what he told me?
No, what?
He said, I'm Ted Santee. I know I make everyone else laugh. I just wish I had a Ted Santee to make me laugh.
I used to be able to make them laugh, you know, Sal?
I remember. I was at your house on Thanksgiving enough. I just don't know what happened to you.
I guess Ted could just never grow up. It was like having 3 kids, and it was hard enough raising 2 of them.
I hear you.
Well, I'm gonna help look for that ticket. If you see Louie the leg breaker, tell him I'm in the embalming room. They're not leaving me out in the cold.
Hey, that's a good one. Embalming room, cold.
See, I just made you laugh.
Louie the leg breaker. Why is she meeting him in the closet?
What do you think?
Oh, hi, Carmine. Ted isn't here.
I can see that. Let's see. He's not upstairs. He's not down here. They're closing the casket in 20 minutes, and not one member of the immediate family's around. Don't you find that strange?
I guess, when you come to think of it. Hey, you want to play a couple hands?
Not now. Where are they, Sal? And don't give me no cock and bull story.
All right, I'll tell you. Probably gonna find out anyway. You see, Uncle Joey bought this winning lottery ticket about 7 years ago, and unfortunately for him, he misplaced it, and statute of limitations is up tonight. Fortunately for him, he found it a few weeks ago. Unfortunately, by that time he knew he was terminal, and being the consummate practical joker he decided to hide it here in the funeral home to see if Ted could find it, thereby avoiding you breaking his arms, Louis breaking his legs, and his ex-wife, ex-girlfriend, current girlfriend, Aunt Teresa fighting over the rest of his body parts.
Didn't I tell you not to give me a story?
But it's on the level, I swear.
Even if it is on the level, it's not going to help him. Even if he finds a ticket, he won't have time to validate it.
Not really. I figure they have 18 minutes. By that time they find it and they go across the street to the all-night deli and they'll validate it.
God darn it! Get them what they're yelling!
Get going in there.
They're tearing the place apart in there. My nephew finally regained consciousness and...
Let's get upstairs for the conclusion of this wait.
Where are they, Sal?
The embalming room.
Yeah. Well, that's a good place for him.
Well, I'm going upstairs to say goodbye to Uncle Joe.
Yeah. You do that. All right, everybody. Come on, let's go. Out. Out. Let's go, everybody. Come on, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Even you, Aunt Teresa. Let's get going. So, Ted, you had the whole crew looking for you, and no luck.
No.
Well, that's too bad for you. All right, the rest of you, upstairs to pay your final respects to Joey. Then you can come back down here and pay your final respects to Ted.
Go easy on him, Carmine. I was once married to that jerk. He means well.
Yeah, don't break any important parts.
You're not going to beat him up now, are you?
Yeah, that's right, kid. Why?
I
You want to help?
No, I want the option to film the rights. This will make a great film. You know, lost lottery ticket, gangsters. I can do it on the cheap. Just gotta find a used coffin, though.
You'll probably find one on eBay.
A real Hollywood film. Can I play myself in the movie?
Now, you can play the ex-girlfriend.
That crone? Yeah, right. I'll play Aunt Teresa. Aunt Teresa just age up.
And Teresa, we gotta get a name to play her.
Oh, Buster!
All right. Just don't hit me again.
Hey, Carmine. Some guy wants to see you upstairs.
Who is it? What do you want?
I don't know, but he's already got one arm in a cast.
Sounds like a customer. Hey, I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
Tore that embalming room apart. There's only one place left that ticket could be. You gotta search Uncle Joey. The ticket's gotta be on him somewhere.
How am I gonna do that with him lying in his casket?
Yo, you're Italian and you're a good actress. Throw yourself on the body. Give him a good going over.
My own brother?
Aunt Teresa, either you find that ticket or make room for me in that casket.
Can you believe it? Hey, case of mistaken identity. The guy's looking for Louis the leg breaker. I get that all the time. All right, old business is over. It's time for new business. Let's go, Aunt Teresa. Upstairs.
I gotta go say my final goodbye to Joey. Remember what I said, Carmine, not the fingers.
So now what?
Now I take your brother into the embalming room.
Come on, Carmine, you don't want to do this. We're poker buddies, for God's sake. We all go way back. Come on, there's got to be some other way to settle this. Look, I got a mint car, a '67 GTO that I show at all the car shows. It's got to be worth 40 grand at least.
40 G's.
Forget it, Tommy. It's not your fight. It's between me and Carmine, and he's right. We all know the rules. It's what has to be done.
Hey, Ted, if he wants to sign over the car, I can get you off the hook.
I said, forget it. He loves that car. It took him years to save enough to find it and buy it.
Yeah, but you're my brother. I love you more than the car.
No.
Oh, no, I won't let you leave. I'm going with you. Aunt Teresa, get away from that casket!
I'm going with you, Aunt Teresa. Make room in that box. I'll take the pants, you take the jacket.
He's on the floor!
He's back on! What's going on up there?
Your Aunt Teresa jumped in the casket and started hugging Uncle Joey all over the place. Then Sal joined her. The casket fell over, and they both tumbled out onto the floor along with Uncle Joey.
Way to go, Aunt Teresa. I knew I could count on you.
What?
I mean, that's terrible. What is this world coming to when a man can't rest in peace in his own casket?
You gotta get back up there.
He does look like Dracula. Ted, you better get up here. Aunt Teresa and Sal are on the floor. They're all over Uncle Joey, and we can't get them off.
My brother. Check his inside pocket.
We better get up there.
You can go, Tommy. Ted stays here.
Come on, Carmine, give us a break.
No chance.
All right, I don't care what Ted says. I'm signing over the car.
No, you're not.
Ted! Tommy! I found it! I found it! The ticket! Joey had it all the time! I picked up on Aunt Teresa's accent as I'm helping to search the body. I reach in and I notice that there's a tear in the lining of the jacket. And then I reach in there and I find the ticket.
Think like a poker player. His lucky poker jacket.
But only
He was in
Teresa.
there all the time.
Aunt Teresa, she just overacted us into a fortune. And we still got time to go across the street and validate it. Come on. Can you wait a few more days to get paid in full?
Go validate it. I gotta go to the can. This coffee is killing me.
God, say think I'll buy another GTO.
I'll take that ticket, Mr. Shanty.
Oh, what is this, a joke, Brady?
Not at all. I told you I was a poker player, and right now I'm holding a Smith & Wesson straight flush.
You don't think you'll get
get away with this. Why? What's 3 less degenerate gamblers in the world gonna matter?
But why?
People are living longer. The business is dying. Pardon my pun.
What pun?
You're not the only ones with gambling debts, and I hate the thought of this funeral home going to that black sheep Hollywood nephew of mine.
But people will ask questions. You'll wind up in prison.
Why? 3 would-be wise guys are searching the freezer in the embalming room for a lost lottery ticket, and they accidentally get locked in. I don't have another viewing for a week. I told you business was slow. By the time I find you, it'll be too late. As a matter of fact, your Aunt Teresa will probably hire me to arrange services for the 3 of you.
That's a pretty good plan.
Shut up now, idiot!
Listen, wait. The cops will be suspicious when you wind up cashing the ticket.
Not really. I can say I found the ticket on the floor while we were cleaning up. It could have fallen naturally out of your uncle's jacket while we were preparing it. After I validate the ticket, I've got a year to claim the money. I just sit tight and wait for things to calm down, and then walk away with the money. In the meantime, I could sell this place and get ready to move to Belize if I have to. No extradition. And people die there too. Well, time is getting short. If you gentlemen don't mind stepping into the embalming room. Now! Just a second, I almost forgot. I'll take that ticket.
Not so fast, Undertaker. Tommy, take the ticket. Go validate it. And let Ted do it, but he'll probably gamble it away before he pays everybody.
Hey, you okay with it?
Go, hurry up! Gee, Carmine, you're a right guy. I thought you were going to keep the money for yourself.
Hey, I might be a hood, but I got integrity. You know, there is a poker player's code, you know. I'll take that. It's a starter's pistol. It's not even loaded. The guy's bluffing.
What are we going to do with it, Carmine?
Can you give me a break? I wasn't going to go through with it. I was going to come right back and let you out of the freezer.
Yeah, right. After you stole our money!
Yeah, well, but I was desperate. The Shylocks are after me. This is the only illegal thing I've done in 50 years.
Yeah, if you don't count it an illegal poker game.
Yeah, well, hey, we could turn him over to the cops. Hey, but they're bound to ask a lot of questions and things could get a little messy. Hey, now I know the guys that he owes money to and, hey, they'll probably turn that collection job over to me. All in all, I think he'd be safer with the cops, but, hey, that's up to you, Ted.
I think I'll let you handle it, Carmine.
All right. All right, Brady. You're off the hook, for now. But you better start praying people start dying.
Sure. Thanks, Carmine. And hey, you never know. There could be a severe flu epidemic next winter. Something occurs to me. We're kind of in the same business. Maybe we could work together.
Yeah?
You kill him, I bury him.
Hey, that's not such a bad idea. Hey, I think we could work something out here.
Friends and family and enemies.
Look at that. Vertical integration. All you need is a hospice to open next door and you've got a gold mine.
Sal, I'm proud of you. You finally made a good point.
What good point?
You spoke too soon.
You know, I didn't want to put a damper on the evening, but I noticed your ex-wife leaving with Louie the leg breaker. They got into his car together.
Really? Where's Carrie?
Right here.
Carrie. Hello?
Who's calling you at this time of night?
Well, you know it's my agent.
In L.A.
We know all about it.
What's that, Chuck? Pasadena Playhouse? Really? And then the Paper Mill Theater in New Jersey? Well, getting closer to Broadway. It's great news, Chuck. Nice work. Sure, I'll fly out for the premiere. How's the weather in LA? Still 72 and sunny? Nice. Nice. Right. I'll talk to you next week. You heard?
It's 1 minute past midnight. Aren't you glad you didn't quit the day before the miracle happened?
And that's great news. Between that and the lottery ticket, you're finally in the chips, Ted.
You found the ticket?
We sure did.
Oh, Ted, that's wonderful.
Well, I think you two have some things to discuss, so I'll just, yeah, right.
So, now that your ex and my ex are hooking up, I guess that clears the way for you and me, huh?
Yeah. It's funny how things work out sometimes, isn't it? But honey, are you sure you want to do this? I mean, I'm no bargain, you know. And, you know, Louis was taking care of you. Me, I'm a bit of a...
Player, scoundrel, cad.
Scoundrel may be a bit too strong.
I don't care. You're fun.
Yeah, but you know that I got some dough. I might be moving to Hollywood, write some new screenplays.
Good. I'll move with you and take some acting lessons.
Yeah, but you know, it's a really tough business to break into. And
Or I could just call my soon-to-be ex-husband and tell him you've been boffing me behind his back for the past 3 years.
you know, there's some really great acting schools in Hollywood.
So I hear.
It's a great town. You're gonna love it.
We could stand by the pier and watch the seagulls.
I suppose.
You know, if you cross me again, I'll kill you.
You're not serious. I'm serious.
Teddy bear, baby, where are you?
Beat it, moonshine, through the crowd.
Oh, Teddy, it's terrible. I just broke up with Kyle.
What happened?
He said that if we stayed together, he could never afford the medical bills. So, what's this? I heard you mention something about California. Ted! Ted! Ted!
Start dealing, Uncle Joey. I'll be right up.
You know what? I have been trying to change you for 30 years. People can change. You're never going to change. And I'm tired of trying to make you. I'm out of here. Hey, Kiki, you want to go to the bar and get a drink? I hear the bartender is really cute, and you'd be doing yourself a favor.
Sure, why not? So much for boyish charm.
You think you could teach me some of that meditation stuff? I mean, between this guy and Louis the leg breaker, I am really stressed.
Oh, sure, you know meditation is all in the breathing.
I can't believe it. They both left me. What do I care? Hollywood, here I come!
He's got another king. So when's the next one? No, sure. Maybe
my